Hi, my name is Phil Borders. I'm a psychiatrist here at Hendricks Therapy in Central Indiana. And today we are going to continue our discussion on perfectionism. And we're going to today discuss how perfectionists have certain thoughts and certain modes of thoughts or certain ways of thinking. Now, perfectionists will have what's called automatic declarative thoughts, such as I must, I have to, I need to, I can't, I shouldn't. Now, if you notice all those thoughts, there's no wiggle room. It's all or nothing. There is no middle ground. It's totally binary. And with that type of thinking, there's a loss of freedom and a loss of choice. So if you have a thought that I have to, that's just A or B, it's yes or no. And that type of thinking, again, leads to loss of freedom and it leads to loss of choice. If you have to, you have to. And one way to address this is to understand, or at least to catch yourself when you have those type of thoughts. And then when you catch yourself saying, I can't, I have to, I must, then you challenge it. Well, who says I have to? Who says I must? Is it written in stone that I need to? No, I actually don't have to. It's not written anywhere. So again, look at your automatic declarative thoughts, recognize them, challenge them. Another thing that happens with perfectionists is that they have certain what we call modes of thinking. So you can think of thinking in a couple of different areas. You can think of creative mode of thinking, where people have good and valuable and usually new ideas. Now, we have new and valuable ideas all the time. I mean, they can be very subtle, very minor. They don't have to be something grand, but we have, the mode of creativity. We also have the mode of editing, where we think, oh, is that such a good idea? Should we do something different? Maybe we need to adjust that. And a lot of times these modes of thinking, they work well together. Sometimes we need the editing mode. You could have an idea that I'm going to come up with this online strategy where I'm going to sell everything and I'm going to compete directly with Amazon. And that would be your creative idea. And then your editing mode might say, that's maybe not the greatest idea in the world to compete directly with Amazon. I think we better, steer away from that. So your creative mode and your editing mode can work very well together. Unfortunately, with people with perfectionism, the editing mode just pounds on the creative mode. Oh, what if this happens? Oh, people aren't going to like it. You're going to upset her. You're going to upset him. And these good and valuable ideas, they just become obliterated. So instead of doing something fun, interesting, new, enjoyable, it just gets shut down. It just gets shut down because edit mode just pounds on it. To again summarize, people with perfectionism tend to have these automatic declarative thoughts that are black and white. So to get around that, you challenge it. Who says I have to? Who says I must? And then when you get into too much of the edit mode, you recognize that. You say, you know what? So what if I disappoint her? So what if I make a mistake? So you try to get a little bit out of the edit mode and promote your creative mode. So our next video is going to be about why some people become perfectionists and why others don't. Again, my name is Phil Borders, Hendricks Therapy. Thanks.